Good morning, children. In this video, we'll take what is the difference between the empirical formula and molecular formula, and also how to calculate empirical formulas and molecular formulas. Some numericals also we'll discuss. First of all, see what is empirical formula here. Empirical formula means is the simplest ratio of elements present in a compound. What is the meaning of this simplest ratio? So for example, we'll take this example CH3. Can you make this CH3 further reduce? No. CH3 you can't reduce. You can't take half carbon, you can't take what? Half what? Hydrogen. This is the simplest ratio. Already it's the simplest ratio it is, right? So for example, if you observe what is molecular formula. Molecular formula means what? The number of atoms present in the molecule, actual number of atoms. For example, I'm taking this one is molecular formula. Okay, this one is molecular formula. Now how many carbon atoms are there? Actually 2 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen atoms are there here. Okay, this is the actual number of carbon atoms, actual number of hydrogen atoms here. So what is the molecular formula definition? Actual number of each atoms in the molecule is given as molecular formula. Whereas empirical formula means what? Is the simplest ratio of elements present in the compound. So I will take same example. I will take here C2H6. I said what happened? Molecular formula here. Now how to make empirical formula? Is it simplest ratio? No. You can further convert by dividing with 2. Now what we get here? 1 carbon, 3 hydrogen. Now this will be what? Empirical formula. You can't further reduce this one. So now it is called what? Empirical formula. Okay, molecular formula is converted into empirical formula like this. This is the differences between empirical formula and molecular formula here. Now how do you calculate this empirical formula? By using what? Percentage composition. Last class, last video, we have taken percentage composition. You have done assignment also. There is a chart is given. First of all, the percentage will convert into mass. Mass in terms of what? Grams. For example, carbon percentage is 70% given, right? Hydrogen percentage given, something 30% given. Now in the first step, convert this percentage into gram. Now carbon is how many grams you can take? 70 grams you can take here. Hydrogen how many grams you can take here? 30 grams. That means the percentage is converted into gram. That is the first step. And one more thing, total percentage how much? 70 plus 30 equal to 100%. Now total weight is how much here? 100 grams. Okay, the percentage in terms of grams here. Now we got gram. Now gram, in the next step, the gram is converting into here what? Mole actually. How to calculate mole? Mole already you know. Mole means what is the formula for mole? Mole is equal to mass by molar mass. Otherwise what happen? Molecular weight by weight by molecular weight actually. Okay, for example, how do you calculate? You got taken 70 grams. No, I want to calculate number of moles of carbon. I want to calculate number of moles of carbon. Okay, now what is the mass here? 70. What is the atomic mass? Molar means atomic mass we can take here. Atomic mass is 12. So we get actually number of moles, isn't it? Something around 5 point something we get, isn't it? 70 by 12 is equal to, we get something what? 5 point something. We are going to get that one. How much it is? 70 by 12 is equal to exactly 5.8. Number of moles how much here? 5.8. What about number of moles of hydrogen? 30 grams. Atomic weight is 1, so 30. So we got how many moles of hydrogen here? 30 moles. How many moles of carbon here? 5.8 here. After this what happen? You have to divide number of moles with small number. So if you take what small number is in this one? 5.8, no? So again 5.8 by 5.8. Okay, you get 1. Now for hydrogen, 30 by least one is 5.8. So 30 by 5.8, isn't it? 30 divided by 5.8 is equal to something 5.1. you get roughly what happened 5.1. Okay, so here how many carbons are there? 1 carbon. So roughly 5.1 you take 5. Okay, now CH5 I have taken roughly. Okay, now this CH5 is what? Empirical formula here. Okay, now let me take one problem here. This is the problem I want to take here. What is the empirical formula? Question is what? What is the empirical formula in which percentage of carbon is 80% and remaining will be hydrogen? Okay, so now carbon 80% I have taken. First step, conversion percentage into mass. How much percentage? Actually 80.04 percentage. Now converting into grams here. Remaining percentage of hydrogen will be 19.96. I am converting this one as a grams. So mass of carbon 80.04 grams, mass of hydrogen 19.96. I have converted in this one percentage into grams here, right? Next, conversion of this gram mole mass into what? Mole. What to do here? What is the mass of carbon? 80.04. Atomic mass of carbon is 12. How much we are getting? 6.6. You take up to what? 6.6. This is the number of moles of carbon. Next, what is the mass of hydrogen? 19.96. Atomic mass is 1. You take how much you are getting? 19.76. Okay. Number of moles of hydrogen 19.76. Number of carbons are 6.66 here. Now divide with which is smaller one? This one is a small. Now divide this one with small and this one also with small. Number of carbons actually 6.66. Dividing with a smaller number, we got 1. Again, number of moles of hydrogen, how much? Actually 19. Okay, 19 here. Now divide with smaller one is 6.6. How much you are getting? Roughly we get 2.99 like this. I have taken 3. Okay, I have taken roughly it is 3. For some cases what happen, if we get 0.33, what to do? Shall we take 0.33 as a number of hydrogens? No. In that case, you multiply this one with 3. We get here what? 1. If you get 0.5, multiply this one with 2. We get here 1. If we have 0.25, multiply this one with 4. We get 1 like this. Okay. In this way, 0.7 also multiply something what here? 4. We get something. How much you, for example, 0.75. Multiply this one with 4. How much we get here? 3 something like 0.75 into 2. 1.5. Multiply that one with 2. 3 we are going to get here. Okay, this is no need. We will do in the next problem. Whenever we get fractional value, we'll do this one. This is here, it is not required for us. This is not required. So directly we go. So how many carbons we got here? 1 carbon, right? Directly I'm taking. How many carbons we are getting? 1 carbon. So C1. How many hydrogens we got here? 3 hydrogens. CH3, right? Empirical formula will be CH3. Finished. We'll take some problem here. What is the empirical formula of carbon having 82.6 percentage of carbon, 17.4% of hydrogen here? Okay, this is different problem. Here first of all what we have to take? Carbon is equal to how much percentage? 82.6 percentage, right? Now in terms of grams, carbon is equal to how much weight? 82.6 grams, right? Next, hydrogen percentage is 17.4. Okay, convert this one into grams. 17.4 grams. This first step is finished. First step is what? Finished here. Next, second step, you have to convert into moles. Number of moles of carbon is equal to how much? N for mole. Remember, N for moles. Number of moles of carbon is equal to, weight is how much? 82.6. Atomic weight is how much? 12. That equal to, we are going to get how much exactly? We'll take here 82.6 divided by 12. We are going to get 6.88. This I am getting here 6.88. Next, number of moles of hydrogen, how much it is? 17.4 divided by 1. So we get here 17.4 only. Now next, third step, what happened? Dividing with this smaller one. Dividing with what happened? Smaller one. Now again, number of moles of carbon I am taking. What is the number of moles? 6.88. Smaller one is what? 6.88. No, divide with what? 6.88. How much we get? Only 1 carbon. Number of hydrogen. What is the number of moles we got? 17.44. Now this one dividing with what? Smaller one. This is the smallest one. With smaller one you have to divide. How much it is? 6.88. Now divide this one 17.4. We get roughly 3. 17.44 divided by 6.88. Sorry, 2.53. You are going to get 2.5. You take roughly, you take 2.5. Okay. Now we get 1 carbon is okay. We get 1 carbon, no problem. Do you have 2.5 hydrogens will be there? No, they will not. We don't have 2.5 hydrogen. Either we may have 2 hydrogens or you may have 3 hydrogens. But we don't have 2.5 hydrogen. In that case, in the last, isn't it? We discussed this one. No, when you have what 0.5, 0.25, you multiply with some numbers, we get the whole numbers. In that case, what I am doing, if I multiply this one with 2, what we get here? 5. Okay. Now same thing. If you multiply this one with 2, for this one also you multiply with 2, we get here how many carbons? 2. So how many carbons you are having? 2 carbons and what? 5 hydrogen. C2H5 is a empirical formula, isn't it? So this is the, isn't it? The empirical formula will be C2H5, isn't it? So actually I have done by pen. This one is I have done with pen. But answer also we are going to get C2H5 only, same, right? Same thing. Next, calculating molecular formula. Next, calculating molecular formula. How to calculate the molecular formula? Very simple. Again, same things. But finally, what we'll do actually, we'll do one thing here. For example, you'll take this one. C5H4O is empirical formula we got. Okay, C5H4O is the empirical formula. Now, what will be the molecular formula? We have a formula is there. Molecular formula is always equal to n factor into empirical formula. Okay, empirical formula. If we calculate this formula by using this formula, we can calculate what? Empirical formula here. Okay. Now what is this n? How do you find out this n? N is equal to, very simple, molar mass of molecular formula, okay, divided by molar mass of what? Empirical formula. Then we get n value. For this one, if you observe here, this exam, in this one what happened? They given C5H4O is the empirical formula and C5H12O3 is given as molecular formula. Okay. Now they said 3 is the n value. How we get actually? See, molar mass of C5H4Y is 80 grams and this one is 240. How do you get? Very simple. How you get C5? I'm writing here C15H12O3 as 240.28 grams. How we get this one? See, 15 into 12, isn't it? 15 into 12 we have to calculate. 15 into 12, that equal to 180. Okay, this is what? 180 plus hydrogen is how much? 12. Next, 16 into 348. Okay, now if you do this one, 48 plus 12, how much we are getting? 240 only we are going to get. That 0.28 because hydrogen is 1.008. So we are going to get here what? Roughly 240. What about C5H5O? Molar mass C5H4O. Again, how many here? 5 into 12. 12 5 is 60. Plus here how many? 4. Oxygen 16. So you are going to get here what? 80. Now formula. This is the formula. Okay. In this formula I am writing what happened. N is equal to molar mass of molecular formula will be 240. Molar mass of empirical formula will be 80. That equal to how much here? N equal to 3. Okay. Now if they given here also C15 H12O3. This is the molecular formula. Now how do we calculate this empirical formula? Divide this one 3. 3 ones are 3 3s are 3 5s. How much we get? C5H3O3. Oh, sorry, O. H3O, isn't it? This is about the calculating molecule. We'll do one problem also here. Now here, in this problem, 82.6% carbon, 17.4% of hydrogen. Already we calculated this. What is the empirical formula we got? This one already we calculated here. This one. Now what is the empirical formula we got? C2H5, right? We got C2H5 already we calculated. Empirical formula we got in this one, C2H5. Now what will be the molar mass here? Molar mass is equal to how many carbons? 2 carbons. So 2 into 12 plus how many hydrogens? 5. Molar atomic mass is 1. So how much we get? 24 plus 5. 29 grams, right? 29 grams we are going to get, right? And molar mass of the given molar mass of that compound molecular formula is given how much? 116.28 here. Now I want to calculate here N. So already we know this formula. N is equal to what? Molar mass of molecular formula divided by again molar mass of empirical formula. What is molar mass of molecular formula is given? 116. That is given 116.28 divided by. What is the molar mass of empirical formula we got? 29. Take it is 29. So what we are going to get if you substitute that formula, we are going to get what? 116.28 divided by 29. So we are going to get 4. N is equal to 4. Now how to calculate molecular formula? Molecular formula also we know. Molecular formula is equal to what is the formula? What molecular formula? N into empirical formula. N is how much we got? 4. Empirical formula is what? C2H5. This one is what? C2H5. I am writing here C2H5. Now 4 to the 8. C8. 4 5 is 20. H20. This will be the answer. Okay, this will be the answer. Okay. Empirical formula is C2H5. Okay. Right. Next, this is also one more problem. The percentage of hydrogen is given 4.07, carbon 24.27, and chlorine is 71.67, and molar mass 98.96. Molecular formula molar mass it is. Molecular formula 98.96. What is the empirical formula and what is the molecular formula? So empirical formula again we can calculate percentage of carbon how much here? 24.27. This one is 4.07 and this one is what? 71.7. After that what we have to do? Convert into grams. And after that divide this one with 24.27. This one 4.07. This one 71.65. So if you get here 2, you are going to get 4, you are going to get 2. Now you have to divide this one with simplest. No, simplest is what? Smaller is what? 2 only. Divide with 2, because smaller one is 2. What we get here? 2 by 2 equal to 1, 4 by 2 equal to 2, 2 by 2 equal to 1. How many carbons? 1 carbon, 2 hydrogens, 1 chlorine. So this CH2, Cl is what? Empirical formula. Okay. Now what is the molar mass of empirical formula? 1 carbon, 12, 2 hydrogens, 2, 1 chlorine, 35.5. Add, you get 49.5. Now calculate N. N is equal to what? Molar mass of what? Molecular formula divided by molar mass of empirical formula. What is that molar mass of molecular formula? This one, 98.96. 98.96. What is the molar mass of empirical formula? 49.5. If you do this one, we get 2. Now n is equal to what we got? 2. Now this formula useful for what? Calculation of molecular formula. Now we get here 2 into empirical formula, how much here? CH2Cl. Now here we get 2 carbons, 4 hydrogens and 2 chlorines. This is about the answer here. So this will be the homework for you. Assignment. Do this assignment. Calculate empirical formula and molecular formula. They given molar mass here. For what molar mass? Molecular formula molar mass is given. Okay, that is 98.96. And this one also assignment for you. Do assignment this one also. Okay. With this, what happened? In this video we completed empirical and molecular formula.